did Lucy Righty Tighty, so.
Success. Okay. That was a lot for me. I'm done. Bye. Okay. So, my piece is called F Words. A couple of summers ago, my curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to see what all the dating app hype was about. As I eventually came to find out, this was a huge mistake. But I'm one of those people who has to know everything, that know a little bit about a whole lot person, the one who obnoxiously interrupts us in the middle of conversation so I can Google something that you said that sparked my interest. And so I just had to know. I settled on Plenty of Fish and OkCupid, avoiding Tinder partially because of its dubious nature, but mostly because you have to use a Facebook account to set that up. It was an absolute no. I needed to be on the low with my Great Bay-seeking adventure. After opening my accounts, I placed careful effort into creating eye-catching bios, both of which ended with a winking emoticon, which is really lame, but okay. And I answered profile questions with what I felt was the perfect mix of humor and flirtation. And of course, there were pictures. Lots of pictures. Partially because I'm cute, and I just wanted them to be seen. But also because I didn't want to seem questionable by only having like one or two. I wasn't going to end up on anyone's episode of Catfish. Not really one to be the pursuer, I sat back and relaxed, waiting for the fish to come and for Cupid to do his magic. There were a couple cordial conversations here and there, but then it began. Specifically on OkCupid. The barrage started with Kevin, a white 35-year-old male from Santa Fe, New Mexico. He entered my inbox without so much as a hello or a simple pleasantry and inquired as to whether, I shit you not, an Amazonian goddess, such as myself, would be interested in crushing him. You have a beautiful body, he'd said. I'm not like the other guys. I think fat is fantastic. A few other shiny examples from this time. John from Cleveland, who told me he'd like to bury his head in my enormous tits and be smothered by my gorgeous thunder thighs. Frank from Orlando, who wondered if I'd be open to a FaceTime call so that he could watch me eat. Spaghetti, to be specific. And all the way from the UK, Danny told me he'd been searching for such a long time for a black BBW to dominate him. And would I be interested? The thing is, I was living in Ipsy, but I was getting way more messages from men who lived out of state and even out of the country than none within a 5-mile radius. So I put two and two together, and I realized that in addition to my corny bio and a host of random information, I had also indicated my body size and type when opening my account. These men were actively searching for fat women to fetishize. And of course, I should be totally open to it, right? Yeah, no. So I closed my accounts, which, might I add, was an unnecessarily arduous process. It's very simple, like, I don't want the account anymore. Leave me alone. But anyway, when I finally got to close it, I was asked about why I was leaving. Did you find someone new? Are you in a relationship now? No luck yet? I had a lot to say, most of which was pretty profane. So I just chose other. What I really wished was that I could send a mass message to each man who'd contacted me. If I did, it would have gone something like this. Hello, it's me. Allow me to share with you a few fun facts. Yes, I am fat. Congratulations on your acute powers of observation. But no, fat women are not a monolith. I am not obligated to be grateful for your specific type of attention, as if I'm unable to get it anywhere else. I'm not a fetish fuck. I am not here for you to have your secret fun with a freaky fat girl because you've always wondered how it would feel. I'm not interested in being fed for your viewing pleasure. I am fantastic and flawless and free to choose whomever I please to love. I am the epitome of resilience. I am beautiful. I am a scholar. I am brilliant. I am phenomenal. I am not limited by my size. And if you can't respect that, then fuck off. Thank you.